My beautiful Leo Dragons, welcome to your mid-December reading. So this reading is going to carry you through till the end of December. There's a bunch of other readings, of course, that come out as well. So if this one doesn't resonate, please either go check out another sign. This could also be the energy of somebody who's in your energy. So energies can be flipped. I try to pull for as many of you as I can, but this is just a general reading. So yeah, so it's just a second, guys. The cards are already very jumpy. So let's go ahead and get some cards for Leo, shall we? So my lovely Leos, please do like and subscribe. I do appreciate the support for the channel. You guys have been super fantastic. So I really appreciate you guys doing that. Also, I love getting your comments. I know that you can't see them immediately, but I do go through and I approve them, and where needed, I respond back. But I do love reading through them and seeing when things resonate, and even if it sort of helped you or gave you some guidance, right? And I just like hearing that, right? So because I sort of talk to my camera. So it's nice to know that there's you guys out there that, are listening. So, also, so instead of bonuses for December, I'm going to be doing, whoa, not a huge drop. I'm going to be doing a yearly prediction. Okay, so look for those coming out before the end of the month. So let me see. Let me just get a few more cards for you guys. Okay. Okay, so let's see what has come out for you. Okay. So, Leo. Okay, so that was the last. Okay, so this is the first. So let's see what comes out. So we have the Ace of Wands. So you have started something new. There is some sort of new idea coming out. Let's see. About, I feel like some part of you is sort of built to the point and you're sort of comfortable and it's become stagnant. Okay, so it could be it's sort of like you grew and grew, which is great, but now you've been sort of trudging along for so long that you became stuck sort of in old ways. Okay, so now this is the time to, like, you need to activate growth so that you avoid boredom. All right, and look at this. So you have two aces, okay? Your Ace of Cups, again, new, right? Like, it's just, I feel like you guys just really need to take on the new, and you have this Tower. So it's almost like you need, you're going to be breaking through something, and you're just going to be moving through it. Like, this is a great time for change. And you need to remember that the Tower does not destroy anything that's beautiful. Okay? This is a beautiful energy, right? Like, you have these beginnings, and by finding these beginnings, you're going to be taking care of something that you were scared to do. Yeah, it's something that was like, you have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So it's almost like you felt like you had lost your dependence, or maybe you were stuck in something, you felt lonely, right? Sometimes, and this happens a lot, okay? And it's funny because people always talk about, let's talk about marriage and divorce, okay? It's just, it's an easy one to talk about, okay? It doesn't mean that this situation pertains to you, okay? I'm just talking to you about a very easy situation. People get married. They have kids. They go on and on and on. People grow. One partner might get stuck doing the same job. Another one's stuck raising the kids or doing whatever. And everything becomes stale and stagnant. Then all of a sudden the kids grow up and things get moving, and you sort of look at your partner one day and go, I don't even know you. It's like, I don't, like, there's nothing there. And now you can either choose to try to grow and come together, but chances are, because time has passed, you're not the person you were in the beginning, and you two outgrew each other, right? That's why, you know, like, there's people going through what, how many different divorces and everything, right? And I feel like you know this. So, and it could also be work, right? It could be that you've had the same job and you've grown stagnant and you want to grow. You need something new. You need to nourish yourself. You know this, okay? You have the King of Swords here. You're intelligent, right? You know the truth, and you know what you want, okay? And I feel like you're not a risk taker. And that's why these new things are destroying this big tower, because these new ideas are going to bring you into focus. You have your 10 of Swords. So you're going to be making a clean break from the past. Okay? And you're with that, right? With the 10 of Swords, I love the 10 of Swords, okay? So okay, so it kind of sucks because you are at the rock bottom of it, but you're going to be making a clean break, and that means you're going to be releasing all the suffering that came with it. Okay? This is no longer a part of you, right? And then you have your Chariot in reverse. So, I feel like things may seem a little out of control, and you need to bring in that things always seem out of control whenever you try something new. When you're making these big changes in your life and you're moving ahead, I think that you need to sort of embrace the craziness of it. Because Leos, being fire signs, you guys are about fire and passion and transitioning. I think that you need to find a way to be clear in your direction, and you need to let yourself transition. Okay, you need to feel your way through this and choose your directions very carefully. Okay, so because it's going to be happening, and it's a lovely energy, but why I hesitate is because it's new. Okay, you haven't been here for a very long time. Okay, or you haven't felt like this in a very long time, and it can be scary. And the last time you felt like this, chances are you aren't the person that you were before. So it is new, because you have these experiences that you're going to let go of the suffering of, but they're still experiences. So you're not moving ahead being the same person, but you know what? Who wants to? Right, guys? So don't worry about moving ahead and being somebody new. Look at this. So you are going to be moving ahead, and you may be drawing in some romance and some charm, but you're going to be getting some sort of opportunities presented to you. And I think you're either going to be coming into connection with your true friends, or, you could be, calling in your Prince Charming, okay? It doesn't matter what gender you are or what gender you're attracted to. We'll call it the Prince Charming personality, okay? So, and it's a beautiful energy, okay? It really is, yeah. Yeah. I feel like you don't really, I feel like as I'm saying this, you're like, I don't want that. And I feel like, I don't want that, I don't want that. I feel like you're like, no, I don't want that. That's too confusing for me. And I think that when it does happen, you're sort of going to be quiet about it. Because you really, you're not expecting it to happen. And it's sort of like I hear you, I can sort of hear somebody sort of fighting with me as I say this, right? It's like, no, I'm just starting all this new. I don't really want this right now. It's like you've just sort of figured yourself out. And it's like, listen, I'm really enjoying this person that I am. I'm enjoying myself now for the first time in a long time, whether it be, whatever you're leaving behind and making a break from, That's very old energy. So now you're bringing in the new. Guess what else brings in the new? As you become who you truly are, you're attracting the people that you want to be, because you're going to break cycles. Devil in reverse. You're going to be breaking all kinds of patterns. And you're going to be letting go of the situation. You're going to be releasing it. And I think that as you slowly start to celebrate this, I think that this is also another pattern that you've developed. Right? So this is a pattern, and then this is a pattern too. It's just like maybe you not wanting anything to do with love is also something that has to also be broken. Right? The universe is going to do what it wants to do. Okay, so you don't see it coming, that's for sure. You're not going to see this coming, guys. This is kind of funny. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be laughing. I hope you're sort of laughing along with me. Because it's one of those things. It's why I laugh is like because healing is always happening. And it's like, you just think it's like, oh, I'm moving on, I'm making all this amazing progress, and look at where I'm going, look at what I'm doing, and you're just like so happy, and everything's going, you know, as good as it can. It's not being like super perfect, but you're doing good. And then all of a sudden, this Prince Charming comes on, and you're like, are you freaking kidding me? Really? It's like, I didn't really even want Prince Charming, but it's gonna sort of be another little bit of healing and a change for you to make, right? So it's good. It's very good. Okay. Now it could just be friends coming in, friendship coming in. So say that you are married, you're happily married, everything is great. There is something here that does need to start, and a few things that need to get taken care of. So say you are in a happy marriage. This Prince Charming could be that you guys need to sort of add something in, and maybe it's a pattern that has to be broken. You want to stay together. It doesn't mean that you have to leave whoever you're with, okay? So I don't like that. If you guys are working on it, and that's awesome, right? Which is fantastic, right? Because anybody who's out there dating right now, it's horrible. Okay, it's like you need a psychology degree to date. So, but this is also about you guys going in and you're breaking old patterns, and maybe you're discovering each other new. Maybe you're going to grow and teach, and maybe you're going to do some courses together or something, right? Take a cooking course together. Learn how to paint. Do something that's totally not in your comfort zone, right? And, you know, if one of you is talented in one area and one's talented in another, then pick one of each, right? Learn what the other does, and then you can have an appreciation. Yeah, look at this. So here, guys, your Ten of Pentacles is now in the upright, right? Because this isn't meant to have, yeah, you're having all these new beginnings. And it's funny because the world is in reverse. So it's a warning not to go back into a past pattern. But what it is it's about you getting out of your head when it comes to everything. Okay? When things start to go right, you need to get out of your head. And you need to let this happen. Because the solution to the issue might not be what you are looking for it to be. And that's what all of these cards are saying, right? Just as soon as you choose a direction, something else is going to come out. Something else is going to come out. And it's going to be sort of challenging you with that. So stay out of the head, okay? Lead with your heart. You might be sort of rejecting some ideas out of fear. And don't do that. Okay? Don't do that. Okay? Don't be fearful. Okay? That's what this world in reverse is. Okay? So to help this world continue to go forward, you need to do that. Okay? So, yeah, look at this. So Leo, leadership. This is a good one for you. Okay? Step into your leadership. Share your message and inspire and empower others. So I think that as you go through and grow through this, whoever you're connecting with, there is another energy in here that you're connecting with. And whether you're leaving energy behind and moving into a new situation, or whether you're staying with the situation, it's about connecting and inspiring and doing this together. Okay? So when you move ahead and you show properly, it's not ego, okay? It's working together and inspiring. Okay, Leo, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in your next reading. Thanks, guys.